Let's get to it.
Absolutely.
All right, and we're live. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Today we have a special guest again. It's Abby Manzoni.
Hi.
Nice.
It's a very Irish name you got there.
Irish? Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, that's what we're going with today.
Well, like Italian, maybe? Manzoni?
That's okay. When I was on my birth certificate, it says Caggiano. So, all right. So what do we got this morning? We had consumer confidence at 9 o'clock, wholesale sales month over month at 9. Schlegel speaks at 11:30. We got Dave's coffee pot going off. 11:50 Trump speaking. And we got the 2-year note high yield and the bid to cover the 2-year note at noon. In the afternoon, we got Barkins and Collins speaking, and API gasoline stock change at 3:30. Anybody bullish? Anybody bearish?
I'm bearish right now. I would like to see, we kind of were in a downward trend on the hourly chart, and we left some lows down here that I would like to see taken. POCs below, there's like an 80% setup with the POC.
So you're speaking Dave's language here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Point of control people. So there is like an unmitigated 15-minute fair value gap like above us that I was watching for a second, but I don't think it's going to get back up there. I think it's just going to sweep those lows.
Yeah, I'm trading VWAP mostly, and I'm looking from the overnights. It's mainly been staying below, or it's been playing around a lot below VWAP, hitting the first and second band on that with the 1 and 2 deviation. It's been rejecting off of VWAP since 7 this morning. Prior to that, it got up a little bit. Never made it to the first positive deviation band, though. So kind of with you on the bearish, but I'm going to just watch what happens.
ES has already taken the POC, so... And then, that trend line that I was talking about yesterday a bit, we're kind of, we're heading towards that right now on NQ, so... Looking pretty heavy at the moment.
Yeah, everything's a little heavy. It's not like trading in a stable trending market.
Never. Not in my entire trading career have I ever got the chance to trade in a stable market.
So how long have you been trading?
This is my... okay. When did I get introduced to trading versus when I actually started taking it serious? July of like 2024, I think I was introduced to it. I didn't know what I was doing. I just, I got on with like Austin's stream. It was like $10 a month. I was like, whatever, like I'll just watch the stream. But I didn't start really understanding what I was doing until July of 2025 when I decided to pay for coaching and do the VWAP coaching with Austin. And that's when I like started taking it serious, started like marking my trades, all of that, and like learning what was going on instead of just trying to take a guess in the market and like take a shot at what a trend could have been. So basically since July of 2025, I would say it was like more so when I started trading. So that, I don't know, like 6 months. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February.
And you've been doing pretty well. I know you and I got introduced to each other when you joined the BSC. We went back and forth a little bit about VWAP stuff and risk management, but...
Yeah, and I tried VWAPs. I still do. I made like $1,000 yesterday on a low day break, so I love them. I just trade a couple of different things and use them all kind of as confluence together. So
Gotcha.
yeah, as I expected, we are dumping.
Yes.
I should have been in this trade. I don't like taking pre-market trades. It always like burns me. I get too scared. Like, oh my gosh, this goes straight down to POC. I'm gonna be very upset.
So you do take trades before the opening range is set?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, this would have been a great example of a time that I did, but I'm in a funded account and I don't want to mess that up for myself. I have 2 days until I get a payout. So
Yeah,
I'm like, let me just not. I've been waking up at 7 or 8 instead of 6, which I used to wake up at like 5 or 6, do a full market analysis. Now I'm just like, nope, let's wake up later, not do this to ourselves, not watch price action for the first like 30, 40 minutes. Price action doesn't know where it's going. So why would I be in a trade or trying to look for a trade? I'd rather wake up late and figure out, just immediately be able to look at the screen and know where the trend's going. Because if you know where the trend is going, you don't need to like try very hard. You could just take a trade. So you wait for your setup. It's just easier to not wait it out and see where everything is headed.
So basically, you're doing a read and react to what the chart's telling you, and doing it as easily as humanly possible.
If that's what you want to say, Austin Silver. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Read and react.
I mean,
basically just engage PLC there.
Yes.
80% setup's gone.
Yeah. Bye. Best trade of the day. You were so nice. So then it'll probably
Zach's
come
in
from
it
lows
first.
too.
Now, are you trading ES, MES, NQ?
Me?
Anyone?
I'm on MNQ, micros NQ. And I pretty much just trade this. That's it.
Dave, you're on NQ too, aren't you? Usually.
Yeah. I mean, I flip back and forth between ES and NQ depending on how I'm feeling on the day.
So I'm the only one
If I'm feeling more conservative, I'll stick with ES, right? So a little bit slower moving.
So I'm the only one trading.
Nick mentioned, Abby, that you're into like skydiving.
I am. So I got into skydiving. Actually, my friend Ryan got me into trading. He is somebody I met skydiving, and he was like working with Austin. So that's actually how I got into it. And he kind of like pulled up his TradeZilla one day and was like, look, I made 20K last year. And I was like, I can make 100K. Like, if you can do it, I can do it better. So that's why I got into it. And I already liked it. But yeah, I skydived. I have my license. There's like several different licenses. I have my C license. I qualify for my D license, but it's not necessary. And wingsuiting, I did a little bit of that, did a course in it. And I did like over 500 jumps, which is just a baby in that industry. But
wow.
I'm still qualified professional, and I've found a way to make money in it. So
you've taken 500 jumps. You've only been trading 6 months. You've taken more jumps than you have trades.
I did the first like 400 jumps in 6 months. And no, I've taken more trades for sure. Somebody actually roasted me on one of my videos on Instagram because I run trial reels on Instagram. So you can't see it on my page, but people can find them. And they go into the algorithm and they kind of like trial. So I posted one, and it was the day that I lost. So I had 6 profitable days, and I was trading heavy. And it was when the markets were just crashing. I always feel better when things are bearish. So I just had so much confidence in it. And I had 6 winning days back in November. And then Veterans Day, was day 7, and I didn't know that it was a bank holiday and that I was trading limited hours, horrible volume, and the whole 9. So I traded away my $21,000 of profit in a couple of hours, and it went to all the levels I expected. It just did this all the way down, and I was fuming. I was like, I can't accept this. And that was like my first and like biggest experience in like tilt ever. I entirely blew all of the funded accounts. There was 3 of them with like $7,200, and I was just like hurt. But I was running these trial reels, and like you can see that I took 100 trades, and someone like pointed it out, and they're like, it says 500 trades. I was like, you're right, but I had 5 accounts, so it's actually 100. And then they were like, you took 100 trades in one day, and I'm like, yeah, it's called tilt. Like, just gone. Yeah, that was like, it was so funny. So hard. Such a hard
You've
thing.
experienced it. You learned from it. You're probably not taking 100 trades a day now.
No. I actually like the way I trade, I don't care how many I take. I could get in and out of a trade 65 times before I take the same trade that I'm taking. But like I'm being facetious with the 65, but or exaggerating. But basically like if I don't feel like, so my biggest thing that I feel like I'm learning as a new trader is timing. I don't know always if I'm like too early. Like most of the time I'm too early. So I don't know if I'm like too early and then I'm like lacking confidence. So sometimes I might get into the trade and just be like, oh, it's not ready. And then get out and get back in. So I don't care how many trades I take in a day. That's not something that I watch. I think that there's no reason to bully people in the industry of like how many trades you take, but how many setups I take is kind of like what I pay attention to more. So I might just like find the proper setup and then like that will be like my trade. Like for example, POC this morning. There was no like good entry. Nothing that wow, what is this market doing?
I don't know,
Yeah,
but
I'm
just
long on YM right now currently.
You're long on YM? Okay.
Yeah. I'm up 150-ish.
Wow, this is wild. Well, we're back at opening range high. We broke through in New York. I don't know.
Well, New York VWAP, it's only been 9 minutes.
Yeah.
That isn't even really stable yet.
Yeah.
See more volume in there.
But yeah, like this is why I'm like, ugh, I don't like trading this shit. I'm a little hungover.
Well, maybe today's a day to sort of take it easy. No pressure.
Yeah, there's no pressure.
You're so right.
There should never be any pressure in this.
Yeah, I think as like a new trader too, I do put a lot of pressure on myself because I don't have a job. I haven't worked in like over a year. This is what I want to do. I'm not doing anything else. So I'm running out of money. And I put a lot of pressure on myself about that with trading. I'm like, you got to do it. You got to be successful. After I like lost that money in those 3 fund accounts in November, I like swore to myself. I was like, well, it's December now. You have 1 month to prove you can make money or you can't write off all of this bullshit on your taxes. So I got in there, I made my first payout, and I haven't seen any money since. It's so frustrating this past couple months with the price action and all of these wars and all of this headlines are just too much.
Yeah, it seems to be the common consensus here. ES is bouncing up. We got a bunch of orders up at 68.70, 68.65. And we are currently above VWAP and just created a new initial balance high. But yeah, that seems to be the common consensus with everyone. February has been hard as hell to trade. Everyone's been saying exactly the same thing.
February's honestly not been as bad, but January was a lot for me. Like I just got wrecked for like weeks because first 2 weeks was terrible price action, obviously coming out of the holidays, and it took a while to even out, and that killed my confidence. So when we started having all of those headlines with like Venezuela and stuff, Iran, Greenland, ICE, everything just started like making me really question being in the market at all. And I was just blowing all my accounts all the time. But I've felt a lot better since February.
February's actually been harder for me to trade than January was. January, for some reason, I did really well. And then February, pain in the ass.
Yeah, I had a bit of a tilt spiral in January also. So I know what happens there.
Order filled.
Okay, so I might get short right here just because we're at opening range high. We're in 15-minute bearish gap. We've just made such a huge move. I wouldn't hold it like past the like we're also right next to value area high. So I would probably make that my stop and then see if I could get like a move down to New York on this.
It's funny, you went into a short, I just went long on ES.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm still holding that YM long. I did cover one of my 2 micros, so just trying to be patient here.
Patience is a virtue.
Patience pays.
I've always said Dave is a virtuous man.
So tell me, Dave, about your trading style. What is it that you like to do?
Sounds like I trade pretty similar to you. I started learning VWAP from ASFX, and then I found Zach, and then I kind of intertwined all the POC and these equal highs and all his aspects, and I kind of so it sounds like we have very similar trading styles. So.
Yeah, that's literally like what I do, and that's the same avenue I took. I've dabbled in other stuff like as of recent. Okay, here's what I think I'm gonna do. And it'll cut it quick if I don't like it, but I think I'm gonna put a limit sell at the value area high and just try to get one contract a little bit. Oh,
there you go.
That's not where I wanted my fill.
Right up there.
Anyways, yeah, so that's exactly what I did with the whole thing is like, but I've been dabbling in other stuff, and Zach has this one guy on, his name is Stoic. He's freaking awesome. Yeah. I think that he's just like so much fun to like watch, but also I love his trading. So I figured out how to use his indicator and the indicator that he uses with that. And I've been learning a lot about it. So I like that. I intertwined that a bit. I looked into wedges online, and I started using those, and it's just cool that you can kind of take all these different things and merge them together to make your trades better.
Mm-hmm. So I use some trend lines, some channels or wedges, and typically I like to make my entries on fair value gaps or inverted fair value gaps, and my rules are sort of based around the fair value gaps. Like if I get on a continuation long and enter on a fair value gap, if we end up inverting that, then I'll be looking to get out of the trade kind of idea. So yeah. Cool.
I did cut that. I am down $50. That's okay. So we're just gonna wait for a pullback and go long. I'll wait until New York.
So I added to my long ES. So I am currently in 250 contracts.
250? Oh, because you're copy trading?
Yeah. Sorry. No, not on one account. That would be insane.
Insane. How many accounts do you have right now, and what does that look like? Tell me.
That I'm trading today, 53
53. Baller.
Yeah.
No, not even a little. I am not a baller. I am,
A shacaller. Do you know that song?
fuck yeah, I'm out.
Order filled.
So sick. Well, we're going up to yesterday's highs, so I need to find an entry and get something off of that. That's wild. I would expect that it would sweep yesterday's lows, but it didn't touch them.
We hit that. We held that 15-minute bullish fair value gap from pre-market
Mm-hmm.
in the London session on NQ, and just the wick that it put in there was just savage.
Well, this is good overall news then. I like to, man, stocks and stuff have just been getting wrecked lately, and my cash accounts were purely AI, and then that little pop lost like 15K, and like my long-term one, so I just like I'm tired of seeing the market do bad.
Rough. That's why I don't trade stocks or crypto anymore. Well, I never really traded crypto, but that's why I don't trade stocks anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't generally trade. I'm sorry, I'm trying to pull this up. I don't generally trade it. I just had some long positions on for like the market was down like 30-ish% or something, and then I bought a bunch of stocks too that I anticipated holding for a while, months to year. And then we just got that little tech burst, and I was like, goodbye, my sweet money. So I was a little upset about that, but I just closed everything out, took the $13,000 loss, and I mean, there's 5 on one side, 13 on the other sides, and 2 different, like Robinhood and then like Charles Schwab. So I'm just going to take them as tax incentives.
So Darren does things. ES swiped the previous day low. Yeah, he called it. Darren's always calling it.
I'm finally out of that YM there on that pullback.
Yes.
Locked my stop up there, 49,240.
Nice.
So I think I might be done trading for today. Unless I
already.
Really, really good setup. I think I might be done.
How much did you make on your 53 accounts?
Hold on. I don't have my my P&L.
Yeah, he doesn't like to use his P&L, so
One of those.
Yeah.
I've never been able to do that. Like
I tried it before too, and I was kind of like, I need to see the numbers.
I switched it for 5 minutes, and I couldn't. I was like, what the is going on? Like,
I cannot do that. If I look at the P&L, I bite myself in the ass every single time. So,
which is crazy because I feel like looking at your P&L only affects people who like mentally just aren't strong, but you are literally one of the most disciplined traders. Like you have so much discipline that you think wouldn't bother you.
Mentally strong? Probably not.
Yeah.
I twitch a lot. But when I see big numbers, it makes my asshole pucker out.
Yeah.
I was on the live stream with Dave, and I lost, was it $22,000 or $28,000 in a matter of minutes.
Insane.
And it was fine because it was over. At the time, I think it was like 70 something accounts. So it wasn't a big deal. Now, if I had that all in one account, or I had my P&L up on my screen and I saw that I lost $22,000, shit, $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my damn mind. But no. So today I am up 19,500 and change.
That's insane.
And if I would have now on the inverse side of that, if I would have seen that on my chart hit 5,000, I'd have cut that trade. Been like, I made $5,000 today. I'm done, and I would have walked away, and I would have walked away happy. But because I'm trading the chart and not my P&L, I'm willing to hold those trades longer and actually let them play out a little bit more.
So you have right now, you said about 50 something accounts. Are you using CopyTrader still?
I'm using Traders Post.
Okay, Traders Post
for all of my copy trading.
And essentially, like, you just log into Traders Post, connect all of your accounts, and then execute the trade in Traders Post, and then
So it's kind of Traders Post is going through some really pretty kick-ass changes right now. Mike, who we had on the stream yesterday, created something called a command pad. So right now I'm using a beta version of that for testing, and you pull that up on your screen. It pulls price and ticker from Tradeabate. Now, in your Traders Post account, you will have 5, 10, 50, 100 accounts, and each one of those accounts you can set up to trade different size, a different strategy, whatever it is you want. So my larger accounts, I have trading more size. My smaller accounts, 2 micros. That's it. I won't go in with anything more than that. So I've got prop accounts and cash accounts in there. I press one button and it goes across all accounts, and it takes about 1/100th of a millisecond to place the trade. So there's very little slippage. But it is all done through Traders Post, and yeah, it's working out really, really well. Using that command pad has been kind of a game changer for me, because previous to that, you had to drag lines on your trading view chart to enter and exit positions.
Yeah, see, all this technical stuff, I have no idea why I haven't started trading the way that you trade, because you have a very great thing set up here, is because I don't get technology.
Neither do I. You have no idea how long and how hard it was for me to set up my my Traders Post account and actually do the copy trading. I am a 50-year-old man who did not grow up with a computer in his house. I am a tech dum-dum.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel that.
So I'll be honest with you. If I can do it, a trained chimp could do it. So I have
I'll see you in Costa Rica and you can show me how to do it. I'm more of a visual person. I can't figure things out when it comes to technology, but if you tell me once, I have a photographic memory, I got you. But
you'll be great then, because it took
one day
literally 2 months just to get it set up. And I wasn't working on it 8 hours a day or anything. I'm not quite that stupid. Close, but not quite. But now it's getting, because of the way that they're setting everything up, it is actually getting easier to set up. Their command pad coming out has made it much easier. The setting up your accounts in traderspost.io is way easier than it used to be. And setting up your strategies, you're not writing code anymore. So writing JSON messages, not my forte. And I'm sure Mike and Tom, if they see this, will laugh at me yet again. But, sorry, guys. I'm an old head and I'm not tech savvy. Even Austin and Tom were making fun of me about that.
Zara in the chat said, "Morning, guys. What a nice YM move today. Been testing the 5-minute opening range break for YM. Nice."
I did the 5-minute opening range breakout as well. I sometimes it's really awesome. Sometimes it's really not.
Yeah.
Lower probability, but quicker reward. And I definitely like scalping and I like getting in and out fast. So I did like that about the orb, the 5-minute orb.
Yeah, it definitely works sometimes. Really good. It can get you in really early on some of those big moves.
Yeah. Czar Trader, how are you entering and exiting? Like, what does that look like? Because I think mine was like, I think it was like a fair value gap on entry, and then you put your stop below the candle that broke, if I'm not mistaken.
Czar's he's one of our longer term viewers anyways. And he's usually picking tops and bottoms from my experience.
I'm guilty of that too. I like it.
Yeah.
If you can do it, I can't.
I generally, like said, feel more comfortable in shorts because they move quicker. People, psychology wise, people just, it starts selling off and it goes. So it's not like a ladder. What is that term? Like elevator down, stairs up or something?
It's the stairs up, elevator down.
Something like that. So I just generally feel better. And whenever I see like doing shorts and whenever I see a structure kind of coming to an end, I love getting short and just like your stop is at the highs, very little risk, and then you just get the turnaround for the day. But I'm not like
You know Rebecca, right? You know Rebecca, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know her. I know of her.
Okay. She was a perma bear for forever. She was a short only trader.
Huh.
And she never really traded gold. She started trading gold and holy shit.
Made a ton of money off of it.
The other day, I think she pulled in like 20 grand on one account.
Wow.
Trading micros on gold.
But like, is she still like just solely bearish? Or does
No,
she
not anymore. But when she started, she was solely bearish and did really well with it. As her trading has evolved, she's just gotten better at calling longs.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
mean,
like,
I like both. I call both, but like my favorite are shorts. And I don't know if that'll ever change just because of like how quickly things sell off. But I know like in Austin's market, like everything's longs, 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 longs. And
Yeah.
I feel like because I fit more with like Zach's style. Sorry, I'm something happened to my throat. Because I trade more like Zach's style. And I like scalping and I like being in and out of a trade more quickly just because I'm impatient, I guess. Like that just shorts just like all around fit my style better, but I can trade both. And I feel like Zach's kind of both long, short, doesn't matter. It's just about the setup, the entry. And then Austin is like mostly always looking for longs. And that was hard for me a lot of the time too when I just started out because I'm seeing shorts, he's seeing longs. I'm like, you're confusing me. And then I'm not trusting my trades. So I stopped watching streams.
So one thing about Austin's trading longs is Austin's been trading in the market for long enough to know that generally it's moving up.
Yeah.
If you're looking at a longer time period, it's going up over time. If I was a swing trader, I would just wait for a dip, buy on strength, and walk away for a month and be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in this market, that may not be the case, but generally speaking, that's how it's worked for the past how long have I been trading? A while. You seeing shorts, you're looking at a shorter time frame. You don't have that biased, which is probably a good thing, especially in a market like this, because you just don't know. You read and react to it. If you see a short, you take it. If you're not comfortable with longs, wait for a short. It's going to pull back eventually.
Yeah. Well, speaking of shorts, I'm in a long. So yeah, right?
Kind of ironic that the skydiver likes shorts, eh?
Why? Because it just falls down and just goes.
It's used to going down really fast.
200 miles per hour towards the ground. Love it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
yeah. Wow. That is irony. That's a great irony. Never thought about it.
You're something special. No way in hell would I ever jump out of a perfectly good airplane again.
Again? So you've done it?
Yes, years ago, but I am, like I said, I'm 50 years old. I don't need to have a heart stroke on the way down.
You know who was having a little kick out of that was Tom Hugard. I did this like conference in October, and Tom, first off, I didn't read the book before I went, so I had no idea that he referenced like rock climbers, and there was these two boys that were like clicking around him trying to talk to him, and they said, "We're rock climbers." I was like, "Oh, cool, I'm a rock climber too," and like I didn't know that was referenced, and I was like, he's like, "Oh wait, you rock climb too?" Like da-da-da, starts asking me questions, and then somehow it came up that I was like, I used to do it a lot more, but I've been spending a lot of time skydiving. And he just could not get enough of that. He like put me on blast in front of the whole room like 6 times about skydiving, and I was like, like, but I read the book after it, and I found out like what it is that he was kind of referencing, and I was like, okay, yeah, like people like do these risky sports or whatever. You'll have to read the book. I don't even remember what it was, but it was like he referenced something about trading, and I was like, okay, yeah, like most people want to stay in the box. They want to do the easy, simple, safe thing. And then there's the people who, some people have a bicycle and some people have a street bike. I have a street bike. So like what I could do with trading in the long term, like once I get my everything kind of just like dialed in, like I am a risk forward person. So yeah.
So when you say street bike, are you talking about a motorcycle or?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying like there are some people who will pick up a bicycle in their life and never touch a street bike. And then there are the people that will gravitate towards, a street bike. And that's just the person with the personality that's more risk forward, willing to take chances. And that be me. I am definitely a risk taker, chance thing. I just kind of figured one day, like, well, I'm young. I can still make money. If I needed to go get a traditional job, I can. Let me put it all on the line and put my money forward into investments and take a chance on it. Like I can always fix it now and set up my future later. But like if I start later, I'm not going to have that opportunity. So that's kind of why I got into skydiving, and I also like trading. It's like, I won't be able to do this stuff when I'm older. So let me go do it now. Let me go live my life. Let me go diving. Let me go hang out with sharks underwater. Like things like that is like, why not take the chance now, live your life, because you won't be able to do it later. So it's kind of like the mindset that I have behind it. And when it came to like, I opened a restaurant in 2023 and I invested in it, and it was really a shot in the dark. I'd never worked in that industry before, but it was just like, well, if I screw it all up, I can make money. I'm young. When I put my entire bank account in crypto in 2022 and watched it go like, whew, I was like, well, 0 or 100. If I need to, I'll just make money again, start over. So yeah. I'm a very risk forward person.
It's a great way to be. If you don't take the risk, you'll regret not taking it later.
Yeah, you don't even know. You don't know yet, but you will. Like you'll regret it.
So, Sinister Scalper, good morning, legends. I think he's talking to you, Abby and Dave there.
No, he's talking to you.
Dave, your dad's in here. Hey,
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, my dad comes and hangs out.
That's so cute.
Hi, Dave's dad.
I should tell my mom. I should send you the link. Hey, Mom, watch
And
this.
Zara was saying, so basically I tend to keep the chart very simple using VWAP and opening range break. I usually use VWAP to and price to visualize trend and then react to that. So sounds like it's pretty basic setup.
Yeah, basic works.
For sure. And Lafta saying he had a bike. There was a Triumph Street triple owned too.
Oh, it's triple. Nice. I got an FX FX LRS.
I got a Yamaha R6.
I don't actually know what any of this is. I was just like making a reference
Analogy.
yeah.
Well, a bunch of people on here that ride motorcycles. My 2200 cc Harley, like 117 cubic inch motor.
Oh.
Wow. Fancy.
Not really. It's not as fast as Dave's R6. I can tell you that much. Well, maybe off the line. It's torquey.
Yeah, when it's when you're at top speed, you probably blow it away. But
what was that?
It said on top speed, you'd probably blow it away.
I think all motorcycles are governed in the U.S. I think top speed is 175 miles an hour. Take the governor off though, that thing will hit about 225.
Yeah, I've gone 225 on mine. Well, not miles, kilometers though. So it's a little different, right?
Oh,
240
I was like,
or something kilometers. Not.
I had a friend who was being a little a-hole and like started riding like over 100. I think he said like 130, and his tire popped. He's fine, but I think if his front tire would have popped, he would have been screwed. But it was his back tire that like went out.
I don't know, man. You low side with a rear tire, you're just as screwed as if you high side with the front.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it. Like if you pop your back one, you still have control, but if you pop your front one, you like don't have control or something. I don't remember, but
yeah, the front's gonna slide right out.
Pretty silly, if you ask me.
If you had to choose one, you'd definitely choose the back one first.
Yeah, right.
Just pull that clutch and
hope your helmet works.
Hang on to it.
So I think I said this already, but I've been in a long from New York for a bit. My entry's 847. I'm looking, so I could have taken profit at 89 when it hit that and bounced off of the high a day. But I'm looking to hold this through, like see how it reacts to opening range high, hold through that, go to the highs. If it breaks the opening range, if it breaks the high a day VWAP, keep holding it. I'd really like to see it come up for like yesterday's highs. But obviously I don't need all of that move, but I'll take it. So
I'm long on ES. I got in a little bit early, so I kind of had to sit through a little bit of drawdown there, but I'm finally back in the money here.
So I'm looking at ES longs as well. If it stays above New York VWAP, there are a lot of orders above current price, and it's pretty dark underneath this. So that's there's a lot of algo orders up above though. But again, I'm not really in a rush to jump into a trade unless it's really, really pretty.
Yeah, you're about the bike topic. I know you're supposed to change your tires every 5 years, and that's probably a perfect example as to why, right?
Maybe driving like 130 was also part of it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
he shouldn't have been doing that. I got him into skydiving. That kid, I was like, What was I thinking? Didn't realize I was getting this little, I met him rock climbing, and I didn't realize I was like getting this little actual mentally insane person into a sport that is already high risk. And I think combining like somebody who's like that with something that's already high risk, like there's no reason to take extra risk. You want to take less risk because you're already risking your life. So getting him into that was one of my biggest regrets.
Where do you live, Abby?
I'm in Laguna. I was in LA, Los Angeles for 11 years, but I moved out here last year and I love it. Makes me so happy. Come on, just go.
Yeah, NQ's looking a little bit better than ES right now. ES is kind of holding. Had a nice take of the overnight and the New York VWAP, but kind of stalling out here a bit.
I think it just needs a minute.
I'm heavy on this one. We're sitting right on that high of day VWAP. We're above New York. The positive band, first positive band is 18 points above us, and there are a bunch of orders on ES above us. So
yeah, just a little patience. It had such a big move this morning. I mean, either way, I have my my TP is in the green, so can't lose on it. I'm up 400. I still want to see this thing like at least get to the highs right now.
So we got Schlegel speaking in an hour and 15 minutes.
Who?
Schlegel.
Schmiegel.
SMB. Schlegel. We got the other Schlegel, Trump, speaking at the same time.
So
bid to cover.
It did hit my stop limit, not stop limit, but it just hit my stop. So I'm at $439, so I'm just gonna chill for a second.
Nice.
Good trade, Eddie.
I know. I love that. Day 2 making money. So I don't know if you guys trade Top Step, but Top Step now has 2 options. One is similar to Alpha Futures, which basically is like a 40% consistency. You have your 2-step challenge, a 40% consistency. Once you pass no activation, you get to choose whether you do 5 days of 150, and you can make any amount of money that you want a day with a 5K payout cap, or you can choose 3 days at a 40% consistency for 3 days of trading, and then you can take up to 6K. So I was like, well, let me just like trade the less days, because the consistency rule, technically, if you want to aim for 12K or something, you could like make $4,800 in a day, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, and you're good. Or even 3 days of trading if you wanted like 2,500, 2,500. So trying that out, and today, as long as I don't overtrade and give this all back, which I will not, I'm up for my 2nd day. So tomorrow, $150, and I qualify for a payout.
Nice.
Which I probably won't do, but I will put my risk settings like really aggressive, just so that I don't blow the account before I get to a balance that I like actually like. Because it doesn't make sense to take a payout if you got like $2,000 in the account.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just a waste, because won't they want to like put you in live if you get to a certain amount? It's like you only took like $1,000. Like,
so let me know how those accounts work out for you, because I'm actually looking at getting a couple of new accounts.
Yeah, I love them. I still I know everybody Austin hates on like Top Step because I didn't like the people involved. But
I don't care. I care about whether or not they pay me, and the rules are conducive to optimum results. I don't give a shit about who owns it, what their politics are.
They honestly do have the most relaxed rules, and they've been innovating a lot when it comes to, like, obviously they rug pulled everybody with their program, but their program is user friendly. Like, Tradeovate is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I can't even believe people trade on that. I blew 3 accounts like Friday because I had never used it before, and then just the way that that program works is terrible. So I started on Top Step, and I'm still on Top Step.
So it's funny that you say that, because I look at Project X and I can't stand it.
Really?
Every time I've been on Project X, it makes my teeth hurt.
I just think that, like, if you get into trading and you use one thing, that's probably what's going to be your thing. But I've never used Tradeovate, and that was my first attempt, and I was just like, okay, buy accounts. I couldn't figure out where the P&L was. I couldn't figure out how to move my screen around without it snapping to where it wanted it to be, and I'm like, this is too much for me, and I just got really frustrated and just was like, fuck this, walked away.
So yeah, Tradeovate I don't like trading on. Project X I don't like trading on. It's like a dumbed down video game for me. That's what it seems like. And
Project X.
I don't play games. So
you're talking about Project X, right?
Project X and Tradeovate, they're
which one? What are the other ones?
I trade on TradingView. TradingView or Ninja Trader. And that's,
yeah, see, I mean, I would trade on TradingView, but I don't know how to set it up where it does that. Like, I use TradingView. My screen right now, is TradingView. I just physically execute the order in Project X. Because I don't trust that Project X can keep their stuff together. When you put the VWAPs on it, just sometimes they fall
you
off.
always got to scroll back and get it to line up, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
But you know,
there are questions at a first date. What car do you drive? What do you do for a living? And what do you do for fun? Where do you live? My guess, Abby would be bored with the majority of the guys she meets.
that part. Yeah.
All right.
My boyfriend, when he pulled up in his Subaru, I judged him. I judged him. I almost didn't. I was like, no.
Wow.
But he's a good guy, and I saw past the man sandals, and I saw past the Subaru. So.
All right. Oh, you would laugh if you saw what I drive.
A horse in Costa Rica.
I mean,
El Chapo, his name is.
Just the pickup truck.
Aaron said in the chat there, I think it matters what you start. I'm also good only on Top Step X. So yeah, it definitely is nice getting used to one platform and just kind of sticking with it.
Yeah.
And I agree. I don't really love Tradeovate, but with all the Project X outages, kind of moved me away a bit from there.
Totally.
And, I've been hearing good things about Motive Wave and what's the other one? Quant Tower. But you got to be on Rhythmic, so I've never really gone that direction. So
I tried a Rhythmic account one time, and that was rough.
Huh.
Yeah, it's definitely what you start with and what you get used to is definitely a big factor.
So, sorry to cut you off. It had tapped my TP, but I did get back in at New York. So, and I don't know why I thought it was okay to do 10 contracts, but I'm very much in the money right now.
was just gonna
Nice.
say you're good if you got into New York.
Yeah, I got my entry
Yes.
is actually a little bit above. It was at like 67 because I just placed a limit order and didn't think it was actually going to execute. But hello, lovely.
Hey, take
But
the
I'm
money.
actually in a second because I'm 10 contracts. Like, there's really no reason to be doing all that.
All right, kids, it is time for me to go grab some coffee. I'll be right back. Outages are a real problem. I think it's because all the updates they keep doing.
I'm pretty surprised that Tradeovate hasn't, made some of those changes. They're pretty popular. Everybody uses it. Why don't they, sort of update their platform and change a couple things,
Theory. I have a theory. Like, using it for the first time, I was like, well, did somebody just like make this program for trading and then like never revisit it again because it's like a bunch of old geezers or something? Like, they really do not change it.
Yeah, it's been the same for like ever, right? So
yeah.
And the way that they have their indicators on there, you can't, like, if you want an anchored VWAP that will anchor automatically, forget about it. You're not getting one.
Yeah. You're just not getting anything.
But if you just pull up TradingView, you can attach your accounts to TradingView and trade right off of that. You have to attach your Tradeovate accounts to it, though. All right, I'll be right back.
So I kind of had a little bit of a mistake here. So I'm copying 2 accounts. I'm long. I'm currently up on ES, but I moved because I trade on Tradeovate, but I use TradingView to kind of like also to like plan my trade, and you can project your whatever account you're on onto your Tradeovate screen or your TradingView screen. So I accidentally moved my stops to where I wanted them on the TradingView chart, but it doesn't move both of the copy traded accounts. So one of my copy traded accounts hit all my stops except for one. And my other one I'm in, and I'm currently up 170. So I kind of took a loss in the other account. And then now I'm like thinking, well, how do I get out of this? I got to like exit all at once to get all out, because I try to sell one contract. Then
I did something similar actually like Friday when I started using Tradeovate, and I didn't know how to do like the whole copy trade thing. So I like kind of figured it out, and then I was like, I don't know if this is right. And then like they have such a weird thing where you have to like select the account and then select the copy trade thing. I don't know. I just got like really deflated, and I was like, I don't know if it's open or closed. And I just let the accounts, they were like challenge accounts, but I just let them go.
Gotcha.
Wow. Okay. So I'm still in the trade. Let's see if it wants to take these highs and just blast up to my take profit. My take profit's at 25. I'm front running the highs yesterday, 25.038, but I'm not expecting the whole move right now.
So that one account that was kind of all weird, I just individually managed it, just dragged up my stop that I had in place and took myself out of that trade. I covered one contract and the other. And I'm just going to be patient here, see if we can't get a little bit more of a bounce. So one account's up $200. The other account is down 60, unfortunately. Hey, Nick, I was saying because I moved my stops on TradingView and not on Tradeovate, it didn't adjust it on both of my accounts on Tradeovate. So then when we had that pullback earlier below the VWAP, my stops in one account got hit, but my other one didn't. So now I'm up 200 roughly in the one account, and the other one is out of the trade now, but I'm down $60.
All right. So do you have all of your accounts set in your copier on Tradeovate?
Yes. So but like when I adjusted it on TradingView and not on Tradeovate, and it doesn't move contracts, right? It only moves the one contract that you're like displaying on Tradeovate or TradingView, sorry.
If you're having an issue with that, remember when I told you to add the depth of market to your screen on Tradeovate? If you add the market, go to settings, hit your if you want to see your P&L, put your P&L, do left click only, and ticks. You'll be able to set your stop loss on your depth of market by left click either a sell stop or a buy stop. Sells on the left, buys on the right. And you can set them up directly in there to close out your trades. And as long as they're copied to your Tradeovate trade copier, they'll go through.
So, guys, I got out of my trade just because.
Max daily profit?
What?
Max daily profit?
Yeah, see, I didn't know if I make too much money, because it's the 40% consistency. So if I make too much money, like I might have a huge target that I don't want to deal with tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I just took the profit at 2K, which was the highs, a little bit above the highs. Initially, I had it at like 3,500 or 3,800 TP, which is like at 25.038. But now I'm up 2,500 in my funded, so I just don't want to like mess up my consistency thing. I don't know what the consistency is.
I have a real problem, Dave. Is every time we have a guest on here now, they're just showing us up their trading.
I know.
No, you just made like $20,000. What are you talking about?
You're trading a bazillion accounts. You're trading an account and just pulled in 2K. So
yeah, I have one account. Like, we are not the same. You are literally.
Yeah, but it's a stark difference, right?
Yeah, you guys have a different strategy.
You're trading. You've out traded me for the day, just overall. Yesterday, I was down $6.72 in each account. So Dave and Mike both made me look like an idiot. Today, Abby's making me look like a newbie.
I'm the newbie.
Actually, you and I started trading around the same time.
Really?
I only got like 6 months on you.
Oh shit.
I started 2025 also. Futures anyways.
Oh yeah, futures.
You're all new.
Yeah.
What's really
What's
fun?
you guys' payouts? Like I know Nick, you're fine. You've taken payouts. Dave, how is your payouts?
I've only really taken one payout, to be honest.
I mean, I've
Up to
taken
this point.
3, so it's the same. It's the same. Yeah.
I've got close a few times. After that, I passed a ton of evaluations. Just keep having some sort of tilt action to make a reset basically.
Yeah, dang, we're gonna sweep yesterday's highs. I hope I didn't make a mistake by getting out of that and like. Okay, so 2,500. How do you figure out consistency? Like,
depends on the percentage, and then just if you know the percentage, you can figure it out for you.
5,000 times 40%. So my biggest case. Okay, so let's say 6,000 times 40%. 2,400 would be my biggest day, which I'm 45 over if I was aiming for 6K. So should I full port up to the highs?
No, absolutely not. You just made a good decision.
I'm telling you, hear me out.
No,
We're going to sweep that level, and then I'm going to fix that.
You just made an adult decision.
You're right.
Trade because you hit a profit target based on a percentage for a payout. That was an adult decision. So think about it. If you full port it now and this trade goes against you, everything that you just made is in the wind.
You're so right.
So I say this at least once a week. Making adult decisions is how you make money. You are in a business. You are making money.
Yep.
Now, if you're gonna just full port it, that's a half a step away from going on tilt. So, please.
Valid.
And risk to reward isn't very good, right? You got like what, 40 points to the upside left to previous day high, and then potentially
Valid.
a huge pullback all the way
I
down
was
to like.
kidding. I was kidding about the full port, but
Okay.
Well, you never know. People do it all the time.
Nah. Not with that.
I've never done it.
It's funny.
What are you showing?
I was
for
all
previous-
happy with my 3 micro trade here. She goes long 10 on
Well,
NQ.
I set the limit orders, and like I had a 5 limit order, and then I set another one. I was trying to move it to a different area, and then I moved them both on the same, and it went to 10 instead of 5, and it just clicked 10, and then it went, and I was like, whoa, okay. But it was in the money so quickly that I was like, whatever. Like, that was purely an accident. Purely.
For previous day high.
Huh?
What are you guys showing for previous day high?
Oh, 3925. Right?
My previous day high, I show 25,060 on NQ and ES 930.
Hmm.
Yeah, we hit the high. Previous day high was in pre-market of yesterday's price action.
Valid. Yeah, it's up wait, what? Okay, well, I see what you're talking about. I do during hours.
Okay, gotcha.
So mine is actually at 40.
40, 41 area. Yeah, I see that.
Tim's thinking of moving to previous day high on MNQ. Tim says I was thinking of holding the previous day high on MNQ.
He's holding there. Yeah, he took $140 long on one MNQ. Nice.
On one contract?
Yeah.
Nice. Good trade.
Very good.
I do think it's kind of funny that the people that watch us trade seem to be better at us than trading. Have you noticed that we have like an analyst in Europe?
Everybody's still learning, you know?
I do often wonder why people seem to watch two old guys.
You worry too much about your appearance.
I'm not that worried about it.
With age comes wisdom. That's all that matters.
There you go.
With age comes gray hair and bald spots.
Rub some onions on it.
Tim goes, I will do the adult thing now and quit for the day. There you go, Nick. You're rubbing off on the chat.
Nice. See, that's my hair. I do the adult thing. Now I'm going to go buy myself some onions and some castor oil.
Yes.
So, Abby, I guess it's early for you then also, right? Like 7:30?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're in the same time zone as me, but I'm up in Canada, so.
Where in Canada? Like BC?
Vancouver, yeah, BC.
Wow.
I'm like about 40 minutes out of Vancouver, so.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go there. I heard it's just beautiful.
Yeah, we have lots of great teachers in BC for sure.
Excuse me. Here it's up 110 points on the opening range break.
Nice.
Still in that trade. Holy cow.
Yeah, I wish I trade NQ today. ES wasn't as smooth there. Had a bit of a deeper pullback. Yes.
This is coming back. I do have a high day on. If it pulls back some and wants to get down there, that could be a good trade. Do you guys trade handoffs?
Sometimes I'll use it, but not that commonly. Are you talking about like anchoring high or low, or your handoff
A
VWAP,
handoff
like
VWAP. Yeah,
so like a
handoff.
continuation handoff kind of idea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you like anchor it on the candle that last touched the previous VWAP. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, I mean sometimes it's good on these like on continuation kind of days, right?
Yeah. So I'll pay attention to that. Like on days like this.
Hold long on my cash account.
You what?
I just closed out my gold long on my cash account.
How's gold doing? I know that was like such a thing for a second.
It's choppy, but it went down to the second VWAP band, so I took a long off the projection from that and just closed it.
Mm.
So I got 22 points on 2 minis.
Nice. Very nice.
Czar said at Tim, can't disagree with that. After waiting 8 hours for the New York session, too tired to trade the IB rejection short. Bye guys, see you later. Yeah, it's funny because I stream sometimes at night, and Czar's usually like, hey, good morning, I just woke up, and it's like I'm about to go to bed, and then he's up all night trading, and then yeah. It's pretty funny.
Aaron did 3,900 in profit on 2 minutes.
Very nice.
Oh, the hangover's kicking.
Oh no.
It's kicking. How long do you guys normally stream?
Till the volume dries up.
Till what?
Usually that's lunchtime in Chicago, 11 o'clock, 11:30. Okay. Usually when I try and be out, I actually have to go look at a resort today, so.
What for?
To buy.
Oh, really? Are you?
Yeah.
Is that kind of like part of what the plan is? Like to just... Very cool. Hello. I would offer some funds, but I'm sure you've got it covered. Less partners for yourself.
Always looking for investors. We're looking at, unfortunately, the most expensive place in Costa Rica, but that's where the money is. Santa Teresa makes, it makes LA look cheap. But Santa Teresa, Malpais, Montezuma.
That's cool. When I went out there, I was looking at all the properties and I was like, wow, I'd love to just buy a little lot, put like a nice, maybe like
your time around Tamagringo, right?
I was in Tamarindo, I was in Dominical. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think there's more pretty areas. The more north you go, like the nicer the water gets, right?
Not necessarily. I'm right now in Kabuya.
Where is it?
Kabuya. It's Nicoya Peninsula, southern tip.
Okay. Yeah, I was down at like Whaletail when I stayed there before.
Oh, right. So you were on the other side.
Yeah.
Dominical.
Yeah. I think one thing I really just can't get past, I was driving back to the airport in my rental car. It was a rainforest, pouring down rain. The cars are terrible. I can't see anything. I'm like, I can't see 5 feet in front of me. No idea where I am. Their laws with driving are very different. So I'm just hoping I don't miss my flight. And every time I drove over a bridge, I was like, if I go off this bridge, the alligators are going to eat me. There's nothing you can do. Like, you're not getting out alive. You're going to sink in that car. No. Like,
so I understand your fear there, but there are some roads here that they're not roads, they're 2 tracks covered in lava rock, and it's like driving over 30,000 speed bumps just to go 10 kilometers. years.
Yeah.
I went to an Airbnb in Montezuma where I had to do 2 river crossings and then cross this bullshit bridge that looked like it was just Tico engineering. Bridge was put together with bubblegum and duct tape. I would have rather driven the river. So I do understand that. But
yeah.
If you're
like, there's no rhyme or reason. Like, they're just creatures of murder.
The Tamarindo area was pretty built up just because of all the tourists. Santa Teresa is nice. It's dusty during the dry season, but get yourself a bandana. Great surfing in Santa Teresa.
Yeah.
It's
you surf?
I do now.
Haha, nice.
Not good at it, but it's fun.
You never start off good at it, but it's fun.
That's all I care about. I went to a surf competition, charity surf competition for the Santa Teresa lifeguards Sunday. Everybody was required, if they were going to enter, to wear costumes and stuff. And it was great watching Darth Vader surfing.
That is fun. That's awesome.
Yeah, the roads here are garbage. The crocodiles don't really need to worry too much in this area. The giant wildcats are. The only thing you got to watch out for in this area is scorpions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So
really?
watch where you step. That's about it. And what are they called? The Florida Lance snakes. Don't be walking around in any banana plantations. You should be good.
Looks like we just broke the opening balance high on NQ.
Yes, yes, yes.
ES is broken above the high of day VWAP. Seeing a little bit of resistance at the first band at 6893, 6894.
We're coming for those.
If anybody's still trading, that might be an area for a short unless it pushes through with some strength. Other than that, I took my 1 trade of the day and 2 trades of the day, and I'm done.
I think we're done. Unless there's something that really stands out to me, which could end up being like a short, but it just depends. So, otherwise,
Might end up rejecting balance. Might end up rejecting this initial balance here.
Yeah.
You still on NQ, Dave?
I was on ES earlier, but I just switched over looking at NQ right now because it's looking a little bit better still.
What Matt has to say.
It's the weight of YM on ES.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. Tim said, okay, now I'm getting FOMO.
Don't get FOMO, Tim. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Money does not live in FOMO.
I'm going to use that.
You're going to use that?
If you don't mind.
Clip it.
Money does not live in FOMO.
Yeah.
Hey, that's one of our t-shirts.
Yeah.
Just going to put, money does not live in FOMO. Abby. You'll get 10% of any proceeds from shirt sales.
Only 10.
Hey, I gotta print those damn things. we've been joking about doing that because of all the stupid shit we say. I mean, stupid shit I say. Just printing dumb T-shirts about you act like an adult and all that.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Might as well make a little sale or two off of it.
Ralph just woke up.
Just now?
Yeah.
Come on, Ralph.
He kept me up a lot last night, actually. He woke up so many times last night.
Who dat?
It's my dog.
Your dog?
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
He's a 10-year-old French bulldog.
Cute.
So he's had a pretty rough life, this guy. He's had like multiple spinal surgeries and pneumonia for long-term pneumonia, and now he's struggling with a skin condition. So he's
That's pretty normal for that breed.
At the end of life here, getting
lots
close.
of health conditions they always have.
Yeah.
So I just adopted a French bulldog.
No way.
Well, not really. He kind of adopted me. He and this little hound dog. It's like a dachshund hound dog. You've been to Costa Rica. You know what the stray dogs are like.
They're all mutts.
They're all mutts. This one's a Frenchie. And
French mutt.
No, he's a purebred Frenchie. There is nothing not French about him.
The only thing not French is the fact that he speaks Spanish.
Yeah. Been on my back porch since I got here.
Wow.
I sit down in the morning. I go outside because I'm outdoors right now. I go outside. They both come up. One of them lays down next to me. The Frenchie lays down and puts his head on my foot.
Nothing better than living somewhere foreign and a little stray pet adopting you. We had a cat in Bali.
Oh, nice.
Like, it just kind of inserted itself. It said, don't mind if I do come in. Don't mind if I jump on the table and eat your food. I was like, okay, fine. You probably need this more than I do. So we just adopted it for the couple weeks and had a little cat. Little Balinese kitty.
That's cute. And I was staying in Montezuma at the beach house. Had a stray cat that just decided to come into the house. Jumped up on one of the bar stools and went to sleep. It's like, okay, I guess you live here now.
Make yourself at home. They will. It's funny. They know, they're so smart. Like, animals really are so smart. They know how to get food from you. Like, that's their survival skills, is like living off of us.
The way that I always look at it, if animals or children don't like you, I want nothing to do with you.
Sometimes, like, all animals have their vibe. All people have their vibe. Like, sometimes you just don't vibe with them,
Yeah, but in general, if a dog or a child doesn't like you, they pick up on stuff.
Yeah.
I just like, okay, I'm gonna keep you at a distance.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I feel like they're very intuitive. All of them, like, especially kids. Like, you're just like, they're young kids are just like figuring out life, and I feel like a lot of that is like energy driven. So makes sense.
All right. Well, it is 10 minutes to 11 in New York. It's lunchtime in Chicago. Volume has officially dried up.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to get the heck out of here.
Yeah.
My tiny little trade and go about my day.
Sounds good.
Sounds like the plan.
Like, Abby can take her on this trade and go be proud of a job well done.
Yes, sir.
Nice
All
work
right,
today.
well, Tim, don't get FOMO. Everybody else in the chat, thank you. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. This is my sales pitch. I don't really have anything to sell you, but maybe one day. Yeah.
definitely follow Abby on. Wait, are you on X as well? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
We're on X and Instagram. We'll throw up her social media stuff.
Yeah, what's your Instagram?
Yeah, I do giveaways. I'm partnered with Alpha Futures and some crypto prop firms, so I'm always running random things on Instagram. So cool. Thank you guys for having me on.
Hey, thanks for coming on. It's always a pleasure.
Yes.
Don't forget to send me a message about those prop firms you're trading. The top one, different accounts. Let me know how those are going and which ones you like better.
Will do.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
I always appreciate everything from you. Thank you, sir.
Anytime.
Back at you.
All right, Abby. I'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
I linked her Instagram there in the chat for anybody who does want to follow her there. So
yeah, Abby's a good egg. I met her through the BSC. I like having people who actually are good traders and nice people.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, the correlation between, you know, like those high risk sports and people who like to trade.
Oh, you are a Muay Thai kickboxer.
Yeah.
Abby's a skydiver and a rock climber. There might be something to it.
Yeah. I think it's, you know, people like to deal with risk. They, you know, get a feeling from the risk, I guess, right? Whereas some people just stay away from risk altogether. So you said you got out of that gold trade earlier?
Yeah. I had 2 pennies on there. I think I took 22 points, something like that. All right, I don't know.
Well, that was our second show now with a guest. That was pretty interesting.
We got a couple more lined up. Zach Arbucci may be coming on, and Tom Hartman's definitely coming on.
Nice.
Tom is going to be an interesting one.
Yeah.
I mean, so is Zach. Just a different kind of interesting. Dealing with Tom Hartman. Oof. That guy's insane. He's too smart for me.
Yeah.
Is the problem. He starts talking and
should be interesting.
yeah. Copy her link. Let me get this in here. There's the x.com link for Abby. Go follow her. You get 2 bits of entertainment in one. Part of it's trading, part of it's adventure sports. So that's always nice.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, so Dave, I don't see any reason to continue working today. How about yourself?
Sorry, what was that?
I said, I don't see any reason to be trading anymore today. We're all green. Seems like everybody in the chat. Aaron, are you guys trading every day New York Open? Yes. Maybe not taking a trade every day, but most days, yes. Tim had to go before he got FOMO. I did like Adam's comment that money doesn't, profits don't live in FOMO. Definitely have to put that one on the t-shirt.
Yeah. What was that comment again?
Profits don't live in FOMO.
Profits don't live in FOMO?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, my French Bulldog came back. Hey, bud.
Did you name him yet?
Jughead.
Jughead?
Yeah, that's just what I've been calling him. No collar, no nothing. Just,
That's cute.
Just the smell of stray dog, a giant head, and well, for stray dog, he's kind of fat. Probably eating crabs that he's digging up on the beach. All right, Doc. I am going to get the heck out of here. Are
Sounds
you still
good.
in the trade?
Nope. I'm out.
All right. Well, let's plan on doing this again tomorrow at about 9:15.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Perfect. I'll see you there. I'll put on my Sunday best and try and trade like an adult.
Very good.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks everybody for watching. It's been a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Nick. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We're going to wrap it up. We'll be back live tomorrow morning for Market Open as usual, 9:30 a.m. East Coast. Tuesday night, I was going to try to get on tonight. We'll see how it goes. I have some things I got to take care of later. I got a meeting with a real estate client, so might get in the way of my streaming on Tuesday. So I might end up doing Wednesday, Thursday, but we'll see how it goes. But if not, we'll see you again live tomorrow morning. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Aaron, Tim, Czar, Nina was in the house. Lafta, always making good job. Oh, I missed Luke earlier. Luke's in the house. Mr. Scalper and Darren does things. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for showing up, and we will see you guys sometime soon. All right. You guys have a good day. Peace out. See ya.